Hello everybody, Skin Deep Beauty Vlogger here. I hope you're all really well. Today I've got another first impressions video for you. I always alternate my first impressions videos by drugstore and then department store brand. So today's video is going to be a department store brand because the last one was a drugstore one. Today I'm going to be reviewing an eyeliner, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury Rock & Kohl Iconic Liquid Eye Pencil. I've tried a few products from the Charlotte Tilbury range already. It was so exciting when it launched, and I'm really impressed with the products that I have tried. So I'm excited to try this out. She is known for her sort of winged eyeliner looks, her smoky eyes, so really excited to give this a go. When she launched her brand, she did a sort of preview in Selfridges, and she called it the Charlotte Tilbury House of Rock & Kohl, which I thought was a really cool play on words. She is known for that rock chick look, so this is sort of the Rock & Kohl pencil, so probably one of her key items within the range. I mean, well, everything's amazing. It's difficult to pick a standout from what I've seen. So I'm going to give this a go. I've done the rest of my makeup, and I've just got a very light shimmery gold on the lids from the Lorac Unzipped palette, so hopefully it'll be easy to see what I'm doing. So it comes in this gorgeous box, a sort of maroon brown with the rose gold detailing. And it says, for the ultimate rock chick bedroom eyes, rest pencil in the inner corner of the lash line and draw along to define the eye. Retrace and smoke up for added drama. Last for up to 14 hours with no transfer. And this is in the shade Barbarella Brown, and there is a how-to on charlottetilbury.com. So let's give this a go. This is what the actual pencil looks like. Again, it sort of reflects the outer packaging with the brown and gold. And then at the base of it you can see that it's got an indicator as to what the colour inside is. Okay, this is what the pencil looks like. On first impressions that looks like it's going to be a smooth pencil, and it's quite weird because it's called an iconic liquid eye pencil, but it is a pencil. I think you would need to sharpen this. It doesn't seem to be a twist up functionality. And there's no sharpener inside, so you would need to use your own sharpener. I think she actually does do a Charlotte Tilbury sharpener. So I'm going to get started and just trace this along my upper lash line. In fact, I'm going to start by doing a swatch. Oh, really smooth, really pigmented. That's incredible. Okay, I'm impressed already, and I haven't even put it on my eye, so let's start. I'll put a little bit on the tight line to intensify. And then work along the upper lash line. Now I am an eyeliner addict. I've got so many eyeliners. I really need to have a good clear out of them actually, because I don't need that many, particularly not that many variations on the same colour. I've got a lot of black and brown. I've got coloured ones as well. Wow, this is applying really smoothly. I'm not having to drag at all. It's just, I'm barely touching it along the lash line, and it's transferring the pigment beautifully. So, I mean, I've tried a lot of eyeliners, and on first impressions, this is a good one. So I don't know if you can see, let me zoom in a little bit. Excuse my eyebrows, I'm in between appointments. So this is with, and this eye's without. I do like this. Well, I had high expectations, so, you know, it should be good. And it really is a nice quality pencil. I think the name of it's a bit strange, the liquid eye pencil, and I don't feel like it looks like I'm wearing liquid eyeliner. It's just so smooth, it's not dragging at all, it's amazing. It's a really nice colour as well actually. I'd describe it as a sort of blackened brown, almost I guess an espresso. Very nice for daytime or nighttime, but yeah, I like that. I wonder, I don't want to smoke it out on my eyes, but let me just see if yeah. I think when you first, I've just done another swatch and it's really easy to blend. Let's try the other one. Yeah, it is still smudging actually, the line that I did earlier. but not too badly. So it will be interesting to see how it holds up throughout the day. I've got high expectations. So I'm going to go and pop some mascara on, but I won't check back in because that's not going to change the way that this looks. So the time now is just gone 9:30, later than I thought actually. So I'm going to get on with my day, and I'll check back throughout the day and let you know how I think it's wearing. I don't expect to check back too many times because I very much doubt there's going to be much to say. But if there is anything, then I will pop on, and then I'll check back at the end of the day and compare the claims to my experience of it and let you know if I recommend it or not. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Hello everyone, it's just gone 1 o'clock, so I'm about to grab some lunch, and I thought before I do so I'll just check in with my thoughts so far on the Charlotte Tilbury Rock & Kohl Iconic Liquid Eye Pencil. Not much to report other than I'm really pleased with how it's wearing. Sometimes I don't know if I've got oily eyelids, but I guess maybe I have. Sometimes I get transfer here, sort of into the crease from my eyeliner, but I've had absolutely none of that. It's stayed in place perfectly. Still in the tight line as well, I believe. Yeah, I think so. It's hard to tell, but so overall I'm really impressed with the wear. I've also washed my hands quite a few times sort of vigorously with soap, and okay, I mean the swatch has come off, but it's still there, and I've washed my hands a lot more vigorously than I would ever rub my eyes. So I'm pretty impressed with how it's wearing so far, and based on the swatching and, you know, the trouble I've had at removing that, then I think, you know, I've got no reason to believe that this isn't going to continue to wear well throughout the day. So, I mean, it's only been a few hours, but I thought I'd check in with my thoughts and let you know that so far so good. Hello everybody, it is coming up to 7 PM, so I've been wearing the eyeliner for quite a few hours. I think this is probably one of the longest first impressions videos that I've done. Well, not the video, but in terms of the review process. So I thought I would check in with my final thoughts of the day on the Charlotte Tilbury Rock & Kohl Iconic Liquid Eye Pencil. So basically I love this. I'm a real eyeliner addict. I've got over 70 eyeliners, and I'm not saying that as a sort of boasting thing, it's actually embarrassing. I can't believe that I've got 70 eyeliners. I counted them earlier and I was like, I knew I had a lot, I knew that I like eyeliner, but I mean that's ridiculous. I've got one pair of eyes, it's insane. So I'm going to have a big clear out, but the moral of the story is that I've tried a lot of eyeliners, I know what I like, I know what I dislike. Some of my favourites, just to give you a bit of background, are the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I think that's really long wearing. I love the Too Faced Perfect Liner. It's really great for giving an intense look. I love wearing that on a night out. That's kind of my go-to. It's really long wearing as well. I like MAC Pro, I can't remember what it's called. Pro Longwear? I'm not sure. I like the MAC Pro ones. I love NARS Larger Than Life Longwear eyeliners, and the Rimmel one I reach for on a daily basis for my waterline, the nude one, the Scandalised that loads of people use, and I think it's good value for money, but I mean I don't find it to be the longest wearing, but for a drugstore eyeliner I think that's a pretty good one as well. So that kind of gives you an overview of the eyeliners that I really like and that I reach for regularly. And to be honest, I think this is going to join them because I'm really impressed. There's been absolutely no transfer into sort of my crease or sort of the upper part of my eyelid, which sometimes can happen. I just think it's been really long wearing. I loved the application, it was so smooth, really pigmented, didn't drag on the skin. I literally just needed to touch the pencil there and the colour was transferred without dragging on the delicate eye area. So I really like this. I'm going to read a little bit about it and see how I feel that my experience of the liner compares with the claims that the company makes. So it says that it's inspired by the ultimate rock chick bedroom eyes. Obviously that's what Charlotte Tilbury is known for. Charlotte Tilbury has created a revolutionary, no-nonsense liquid eye pencil. I do think the name is a bit weird, and we'll get on to that. This is a pencil formula, it is not a liquid liner. So this is where we got on to the bit about sort of why the weird name. It has the silky smooth glide of a liquid liner, which I would agree with. It really does glide on so smoothly. Wonderful, with the soft sooty pigment and wax-rich result of a Kohl. Yeah, I mean it looks soft. I would say that my eyes are enhanced. I think it would be blendable based on just that swatch on the back of my hand. You know, I think I could intensify the look if I wanted to. So it's a really versatile pencil. Rock and Kohl melts onto your skin for an easy one slick line, I'd agree with that blends then sets like the ultimate rock chick tattoo. Well, it's not a tattoo, but it's certainly worn well. I mean, there's no budging, no transfer, and it's still in place. This has been a long day of wear. It does say that it's meant to stay put for up to 14 hours. Obviously, I haven't reviewed it for 14 hours, but, you know, it's been a long time and it hasn't budged at all. And that swatch from earlier is still faintly there, and that's bearing in mind that I've washed my hands quite rigorously with hand soap, which I would never do on my eyes. I'm actually intrigued to try this out in the waterline. I've got absolutely no reservations as to the fact that it would be really long wearing there as well. Channel your inner rock and roll muse with sexy smoked up rock chick eyes in an instant that stay put all day and all night. And then a little bit about the ingredients. I think these are a little bit gimmicky, and I haven't, you know, this is the first impressions video, I haven't worn it for long enough to comment on these results, but it says that it contains crushed pearl powder known to stimulate collagen production. That's nice. So I don't necessarily, I mean, who knows. Instantly hydrates skin, smoothing the surface of the eyelid, making it easier to achieve an impeccable line. I have to say I've never ever been overly concerned about getting wrinkles along my upper lash line, so to me that's a gimmick, but you know, it's nice to know, I guess, if you're worried about that kind of thing. And then it just says work quickly as the formula sets after 30 seconds. Stays put for up to 14 hours, we've covered that. It's waterproof and it's paraben and preservative free if that's of interest. So on the whole, I would say that whilst I can't comment on the long-term results, I definitely think that in terms of the application, I would agree with their comments, and in terms of the wear, it hasn't been 14 hours, but there's been no indication that it wouldn't last for 14 hours because it's lasted really well so far. You know, it literally hasn't even faded or anything. It hasn't budged. There's nothing to make me think that this wouldn't stay in place for another few hours. It's available in 6 colours. Now, I reviewed the shade Barbarella Brown. I really like all the shade names that she's come up with. There's Elizabeth Violet, so obviously that's inspired by Elizabeth Taylor, who is known for her violet eyes. Marlena Midnight, Midnight Blue. Verushka Mink. Now that looks like a weird coloured swatch on the website to me. I couldn't really make out what that's meant to be. Bedroom Black, classic black. And the one that's all really on my shopping list already is I Cheat, which is a nude. I'd really like to pick up this version for the waterline because as I said, I like my Rimmel one for every day, but I don't necessarily find it to be the longest wearing. I'll try this out on the waterline and then I might be inspired to pick up that one, even though I don't need any more eyeliner. But it's so good, honestly, I'm really, really impressed. And I love Charlotte Tilbury, like basically, she's in my, you know, people always say, who would you invite to a dinner party? Your dream dinner party guests. I would probably invite Charlotte Tilbury because I think she just comes across as so fun and cool, and she'd be a laugh. You could have fun with her. Plus, she could touch up your makeup at the end of the night, so you know that if you're having a dinner party and then heading out, you'd look awesome. So, I can't recommend this highly enough. It is pricey. It's £19, which is a lot for an eyeliner, but I mean it's comparable with other high-end brands. How much do you get in here? 1.2 grams. But to be honest, and this could be because I've got so many, I rarely use up a whole eyeliner, so yeah, I think it's worth it. The only thing that I think would be nice to go alongside that high-end price, I mean, yeah, it comes in the box and all of that, I think it would be nice if they'd included a pencil sharpener, but I mean, Charlotte Tilbury's got her double-ended pencil sharpener that you can buy £5, really cheap, but a nice little way to buy into the brand. So on the whole, massive thumbs up review. I'd recommend this, and yeah, let me know if you've tried it and if you've got any other comments from the Charlotte Tilbury range, any experience. I'm hooked. Don't tempt me to buy any more, but kind of do, because then it's an excuse. Maybe you want a first impressions review on some of the products. If you've enjoyed this, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, this button just below. And thank you so much for watching. See you all soon. Bye!